Hello everybody and welcome back to FuturisticTiger, where today I'll be doing a bit of a different game. I think I'm going to be doing Systems Nominal. So here it is on screen, and and so this is NerdCube's game. Go and check him out. You probably know him, because he's got about 2 million subscribers. So it's basically, I'll just show you. So let's click how to play. This is your ship, these are your people, save them from nothing. So what you need to do is, I'm not going to read that, what you need to do is, when these lights come on, you need to press the key on your keyboard. So it's a QWERTY keyboard I'm using, but you can use a ZERTY or QWERTZ, something like that. But like, you have to press it when the lights come on, so if it's red you push it, if it's green you leave it, and if you push the wrong button, if one of them's green and you push the green one, then something bad happens and it explodes. So J's for that one. So it's only letters, it's not numbers. So if you press, like it says here, it will cause an overload, which will cause that to go. If you get about 4, 5, I don't know, it's got different difficulties as well. So you need to try and get that down to 0, or that's what you should think you need to get it down to. So let's click play. So you don't need anything else, you just need to push it when it goes the same colour, a red colour. So J and F come on more often, as it's just so you can keep your hands in the right place. That's H, that's J, that's J. Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I, even. So if you push one that's not on, it's fine, but it will obviously slow you down slightly. P. Oh, God. So obviously I'm not a pro at this, but J and F is just to keep your hands in the right place, which is good. So you can just always make sure you're in the right place. So oh God, whoa! So there you go. So I got down to 848 people. So it's a very different game, and obviously not many people clicked how to play, but as that's why many people failed at it at the start. But he did actually send the game off to people, that official game developers, such as the people from Thomas Is Alone, the solo developer of that, who said you need to, I'll show you in a minute where it says you failed to save people. It used to originally say just game over, and he said you need to say how many people you failed to save, so it's a bit more dark. Because at the start it was apparently meant to be dark, but it was sort of just okay. Oh, everything is going to hell. So the more you press the wrong one, there you go, I got it down even further. So 7 people. This is what the Thomas Is Alone person said, is the developer said, is that you need to say how many people you fail to have, and space is just restart for everything. So if you fail, you can just press start, and if you space, even if you press space, it goes back to 1,000. So it's an instant reset button. So F and F. So you need to make sure you don't hit the same button, or things will go bad, which is obviously not something you want. So apparently, I'm just going off of NerdCube's video here. This I'll show you who it's done by after I failed this next one. But as you can see, J and F go off much more, just to show where you're meant to have your hands. L, I, U, F, Q. So just make sure it's just like a key holder or a hand holder, so you know where to keep your hands at. So I would recommend this game definitely, as it's a very unique game. Why won't it go? And they all come on, which is really cool. There you go. So 7, 6, 6. So, and you just push escape and it goes back to the main menu. So you have options here: SPX, music, lower windowed, and key binding. So you can't change key bindings because it's an all keyboard game, but you've got QWERTY, QWERTZ, and a ZERTY. Colorblind mode, but so for blue if you're green, red, colorblind. And credits. So Daniel Hardcastle, NerdCubed, art by Rebecca Morn, Kevin I don't know, he does like loads of stuff. He does Kerbal Space Program. He doesn't do it for people, but Kerbal Space Program's developers use his music, so he's very well known. NerdCubed theme by Dan Ball, and Built-in Construct too, which is very recommended. I recommend it as well. I like to try and use it, because you don't need any programming. It's just a really good way to practice, and it's much easier than using anything like Unity. So this isn't a game you play when you're talking, but that's what I'm trying to do here. So as you can see, everything goes down, number of people on board. So you need to try and save everybody, and sometimes in that window there you can see a spaceship go past, but you can only see it once. So if you see it, remember to see it. And I keep pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. It just makes you freak out when oh god, I keep pressing J and F now. J, F, even. Dear god. Running out of lives. So the nice static idea is really cool. L, no, F, P. Whoa, 827 people. So if you don't push it quick enough, everything will explode. You can't just leave it. So 827 people. Space to restart. Trying to beat my high score. I will also show the endless mode afterwards, and you can hear gunfire in the background. There is no backstory, but what I like to say is that it's just a terrorist attack, really. That's what I like to say. Or it's being overrun by aliens. So that's what NerdCubed said in the video. People just keep coming up with really cool backstories, and he didn't want to make one. He was going to originally make one, but he didn't want to because it wasn't that sort of game. You just need to look. When you get the hang of it, it's really easy. 4. Nope. I'm just going 4 along. X, M, J, C, F. I like to keep my hands above so I don't instantly press it. I, X, no, wrong button. Everything's going to hell. Q. Oh god. Oh my god. It is a really cool game though. It freaks you out at the end sometimes because you're just focusing on the keyboard most of the time. So if you make one mistake, everything goes to hell, and if you play it enough, you will realise that you just can't recover from it really. The screens do not come back either, so that's the problem. So if you mess up, then you've lost a life. You basically get 4 or 5 lives, and you need to be really quick. R, yes, get in. You have to also guess where they are most of the time. Keep your hands above the keyboard. G. If you get 1 right, then the one next to it you'll probably get right. J. Oh, V, J. The problem, the reason he did J and F, there you go. The reason it's J and F always come on the most, or always on, is simply because that's where the little bubbly things are on your keyboard. If you have a mechanical one, it might also be on other ones. So that's really cool. I might show you the colourblind mode, even though you don't need it, but because only about 4.5% are colourblind apparently. Just realised that. So as you can see, I'll show you afterwards. I'm just focusing on not dying. Okay. G. So if I don't talk a lot, just it's K, F, Q, F. No! Oh, that was really bad. I thought I did well then. But as you can see, it says systems nominal at the moment. It says Thames Inal. But that will change every time you fail, which I will tell you next. So it doesn't change until you fail once, and it keeps changing every time, which is really cool. J and F. Come on, red. M, J, F. Come on. Let's see. J, M, F, G, W. This is a bit easier this time. Shouldn't have said that, just jinxed it. No, there you go. As you can see, it says systems warning now, which is, it changes every time you fail. I just failed twice in a row, so it probably said something different at the start. G, yes. This should be used in English tests when you need to use a keyboard. And there you go. The screen breaks at the end as well. So if I just press F, it says systems error, systems warming, systems danger probably, and then the screen breaks, and there's no recovering from it. So I have no idea how to finish it, but there's an endless mode, which I don't know how you unlock. I think you have to finish the game. So I'm going to give it a few more goes, see how well I'm doing. J, F, J, J, F, J, B. So if you hit the ones that are off, then you should be fine, but obviously you need to quickly hit the right one or everything will turn on and you will mess up, which you really don't want to do, as this game is really hard to carry on once you've made one mess up. As you can see, it won't work if you just go across the keyboard. Another thing he's put in like a little fail-safe sort of thing. So like, well, not fail-safe, I don't know how to name it, but he's put in a thing, so if you have hacked the game, it will know, and it won't give you the exact ending it's meant to, which is, I quite like that for games. That's what happened in Game Dev Tycoon, so if people try to pirate it, it wouldn't actually work, and the game would just end, which is, so they came up with a thing in the game where if you did pirate it, it would know. They actually released their own pirated copy of it, and if people actually downloaded it, it would come up with a thing in the game saying there were too many people pirating, and the game would just close itself. So it's a really good way to stop pirating, but, you know. So, on the endless mode, if I can't show you, it will say score instead of number of people on board up there, which is quite different. So it actually counts up instead of down, obviously. So I definitely can do this. I thought it was going to be easy, pressing the wrong buttons. F, B, nope, there you go. So just hitting all the wrong buttons, there you go. So to end the game you just press J and F, there you go. So how to play, it's made up of things, so like, NerdCube's made up of things, so if you click next, it shows up slightly slower, so people can't just go through it. So there you go. And apparently that little transition where it just zooms in, that took 400 megabytes just for that, 440 just for that tiny thing. And the guy just walks past, which I notice quite a lot. That's why I call it the terrorist attack backstory. And obviously you're in space. So let's just give it one more go and now I'll end it there, because it's going to be a massive file. I messed up. Come on. Oh, I can't hit the right ones. And there we go. So I'm going to end it there. It's a really, really different game. It uses the entire keyboard, and I really recommend it, so I'll leave the link in the description to play it. So I really enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it too. And thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and peace out.